Hello 11th class. So this is your chapter 7 data handling and lecture number 3. In the previous class you studied about operators and its type. In the types there is an operator that is a logical operator. And as I told you that we will discuss this logical operator in our next video. So in this class we will discuss logical operator and its types. So the logical operators, as you know, that you have three operator, that is and, or, and not. Okay, so we will discuss each one because each this and or have these operator works in the two ways. Okay, so now let's discuss with or operator. So this or operator has two ways. The first one is the as a relational expressions as operands, and second one is numbers or strings or list as operands. Okay, means you are using when you are using as a relational operator as an operand. Okay, and the second thing, you have number or string or the list as an operand. So relational operation as operands. So in this you have the or operator evaluates to true if either of its operands evaluates to true and false if both operands evaluates to false. So this is a truth table. In this the value of x has false, y has false, so it will give you the result false. Okay, so it will give you the result in the boolean data type. So when the value x is false and y is true, it will give you the answer true. When the value of x is true and the y is false, then it will give you again true. So now let's see it with the help of the Python. So now first I am just showing you with the help of the relational operator. So here you have to, for example, 4 is equal to 4, or just wait, 4 is equal to 4, or 5 is equal to 8. So first it will calculate the value of 4 is equal to 4, that is true, or 5 is equal to 8, that is false. So true or false returns true. Okay, as you can see in the this, so this true false give you the true, this one. So next is, for example, 5 is 8, or 5 less than 2. So it will also give you the result false, because this will give you the result false and this is also give you the result of false, or false will give you false. Okay, so this is the relational when we are calculating the relational expression as an operand. So by this way you can calculate the result. Now next is when the numbers or strings or list as operand, then what it will give. So in an expression x or y, if first operand has false, then it will return the second operand y as result. Otherwise it will return x. You have to learn this definition. Okay, now this is a truth table, so you have to see it with the help of the Python. For example, you have written 0 or 0, so 0 or 0, so this is a number integer way, so it will give you the result 0. Okay, because the first expression has false, hence the second expression 0 is returned. Next is 0 or 8, so it will give you 8 because the first expression has false, 0 means false and 1 means true. So the first one is the false and the other expression, the first one is false, that's why it will give you the second one, that is 8. Next is 5 or 0.0. So it will give you the result 5 because here in the first expression has a true value. So hence the first expression 5 is returned. Next is suppose hello, or I'm just writing a single code, then it will give you a error. Okay, so you have to close it and just check, then it will give you hello because the first expression has a value true and the first expression hello is returned. Okay, so next is, for example, I am writing this or this. So it will give you A. The first expression has false, so it will give you second. Next is or, so it will give you single quote. So it will return the first expression has the false, so it will give you the second expression as the answer. Okay, so this is the numbers or string or list as an operand. Okay, by this way you will check the result. So this one is the second one. Okay, so now next is your AND operator. So you will check AND operator by these two ways, by the relational expression and as a number of string or list as an operand. Okay, by the same way you will check. So here the truth value is changed now in AND. Here false, if any of the value is false, so it will give you the false. Okay, so both the values should be true so that it will give you the result. Now it will check, for example, again I am writing 5, this 4 is equal to 4 and 5 is equal to 8. So it will give you the result false because the first one is a true and the second one is false. That's why it will give you the answer false. Next example is 5 is greater than 8 and 5 is less than 2. Again it will give you the result false. Okay. So when it will give you the result true? When the both the operands are holding true value. So 2 less than 5, so that it will give you the answer true. So this one is the relation expression as operand. Now next one is the numbers or strings or list as operands. Okay, so just check what will happen. So in an expression x or y, if first operand has false, means the first operand, this one is the first operand, has the false, then it will give you the result as a second operand, the value of the second operator. Okay, so it will give you the value second operand y as result. So in an expression x or y, if first operand has false, then return first operand x as a result. Okay, here the answer should be, the y will not come here. Here this x will come. Okay, x will come. Y will not come. X as result. So now check with the help of the Python. So just write here 0 and 0. It will give you the result 0 because the first expression has false. So first expression will return the value, that is 0. Next is 0 and 8. So again it will give you the result 0 because the first expression has a false. So that it will give you the second the result, first one as a result. Now 5 and 0.0. So it will give you the 0.0. The 5 is the true one and the 0.0 is the false one. So it will give you the result 0, the second one. Okay. Now next is, suppose A and A, blank and A. So the first one is the first expression has the false, hence the first expression will return. Okay. So these are the examples of numbers or string or list as operand. Okay, the next is the not operator. So the not operator, it works on the single operands. It is a unary operator. So any operator that work on the single operand is called the unary operators. So it reverses the truth value of the expression. It means if the x is holding the false, then it will reverse it. Okay, so by if you put the not symbol, then it will reverse it and it will change false to true. Okay, so now see the examples. For example, if I am writing, now restart the shell once again. You will write not 5. So it will give you the result in Boolean. So it means the result into false because 5 is non-zero. Okay. So 5 is a non-zero element. That's why 5 is non-zero and you are writing not. It will give you the 5 will give you the true value, and if you are putting not, then it will give you the false value. Next, again check for 0. So it will give you true because 0 means false, and when you are putting not in front of it, so it will give you the answer true. And if you are writing not -4, again it will give you the false value because -4 is a non-zero, so it will give you the answer 2, true. Now, if you are checking it in a relational operator, then what will happen? First, it will calculate the answer with by this expression. Then, whatever the result will come, it will convert it into. So the result is true. So if I am putting not, that's why it will give you the answer false. Okay. For example, if you are writing this not a equal to b, so is interpreted as, it will give you the answer that name a is not defined. Okay. So you have to write, for example, a equal to 2 and b equal to 2. Okay. Then you have to use this not a equal to b. So it will give you the answer false because this will give you the true. So false. Okay, false is equal to, that's why it will give you the answer false. So this not operator has a lower priority, okay, than the non-boolean operator. So this not a is equal to b, it is interpreted as not a equal to b. Okay, just remember this thing. That's why it will give you the answer false. And if you are writing like this, a is equal to not b, then it will give you the error, that is invalid syntax. Okay, I hope uh, now logical operator are clear. So next is expression. That what is an expression? So the expression in Python is any valid combination of operators, literal and the variables. So an expression is composed of one or more operations. Next is types of expression. So first one is the arithmetic expression. Arithmetic expression means uh, a plus b. So it involves the numbers, integer, floating point number and the complex number. Second one is the relational expression. So relational operator, an expression that having the literal variable of any type, and the relational operator is a relational expression. So for example, x is greater than y, x is equal to y, okay, x is less than equal to y. These are the types of the relational expression. Next one is the logical expression. So the logical operators are the or, and, not. Okay. So with the help of these operator, when you write any expression, so it is called the logical expression. Now string expression. So in string expression, the Python provides the two string operator, that is plus and multiply. So when combined with string operand, so, okay, now you have the plus operator. So, how will you use it? This and plus then. So, when you join then it will not give you any space. It is just join. So, this is called the concatenation. Okay, when you are joining any string. Next is multiplication. So, when you multiply and with 2, so it will give you the answer by writing 2 times and. So, it is called replication. Okay, so these are the types of the expression. Now, your homework. So, this is question number 1. You have to find the output of these. That 12 divided by 4. What is the answer of this? What it will give? Okay, so these are total 6 questions. You have to write the answers. Now, second one is what will be the output? This is a print statement, and in this you are calculating the length of this string. Okay, so you have to first divide, you have to do the float division, then it will give you the answer in the string. Then you have to convert, you have to calculate the length of this string. Okay, by this way you will do this. Next is what will be the output? So here in this the relational operator is in the question and this logical operator are also there. So it will give you the result in the boolean form. So you have to write the answer. Okay, so I hope the logical operator and the expressions are clear to you. So for this class it's end now. Okay, so thank you and have a nice